I challenge you to find out what's stopping you from having a healthy long-term relationship. What's really stopping you from being in love? Do you want to know the answer? Let's do it. Let's see what the answer is. I'm Bhavani Suryan, and I'm a relationship guru, and I created a challenge this year in 2018 to help people realize and get some more understanding about how their past decisions around selecting mates impacts exactly where they are today. And this challenge will really help you make new choices and decisions so that you can cultivate your dream relationship, what you've always been looking for. So let's talk about the challenge, shall we? You're gonna have to pause the video at different times so that you can write down your answer to the questions. And I want you to be able to take as much time as you need to for each section so that you can really get deep and get some understanding of what's really happening for you. So let's start off by a little bit of background about why I chose this, because I think it's really important to know why we want to do this, and then talk about what we're hoping to achieve in this. I'm sure you realize by now that things don't change unless you consciously make a choice to shift how you are and how you do something differently. We impact others, but we can't make them actually change. We can change how we communicate with them to hopefully receive a different kind of outcome as we learn how to speak in a language of love that shows kindness and respect to them, and also helps them show kindness and respect to us. So today in this challenge, we're going to start off by starting with your primary caregiver. So I want you to take a moment here and I want you to pause, grab some pen and paper, and come on back. All right, so now that you're back, what we're gonna do is I want you to write down the name of your primary caregiver. This is most likely the person that you feel is your caregiver. Doesn't have to be who people think was your caregiver. So I want you to think about that. Could have been your mother, your father, grandmother, a sibling, anyone that you feel was your primary caregiver, the person that took care of you the most growing up as a child. All right, write down their name. And next, what I want you to do is I want you to think about what experience did you have with them that was just really nurturing and really supportive, like a great memory back in time, whether they were, it was a great conversation, or they showed up for you in a way that you didn't expect, or something that just really stands out for you. So take a few moments, think about what that was, and write it down. Again, if you need to pause, go ahead. Next, what I want you to do is dig into a piece that maybe wasn't so good for you. I want you to try to think of at least three past experiences that you have with this caregiver that really didn't hit the mark, that either made you feel abandoned or sad or frustrated. Something that really holds strong for you that didn't go quite right, okay? Those feelings of abandonment can be really heavy and hard, and we can really learn to block those off and become pretty hardened. So I really want you to really think about that. What did that feel like? What were the feelings? And now what I want you to do is I want you to look at those three and I want you to rate them. I want you to rate the most difficult feeling 1, 2, and 3, okay? With this new knowledge, we now know the first thing that really upsets you the most about this person. And I want you to hold on to that because we're going to use that in a few minutes, even though those others might also be factors in this next piece. So let's go to the next section of this, which is I want you to now think about 3 people, and I want you to come up with 3 names of people that you've had intimate relationships with, could even be one you're currently having a relationship with, that you really feel you were in love and that have meant a lot to you. All right, so 3 names, okay, three names. I want you to try to pull out. All right, and I want you to think about now, which one of those stands out the most? In those relationships of those 3, which one is like the most significant for you, that you really felt deeply in love, also maybe felt most challenged by, and really, gosh, it was really challenging for you. All right, what I want you to do next is take a moment here and think back to your caregiver and this person, and I want you to create some knowledge about the similarity that they have with each other. What went wrong that is similar? Now again, this could be a current relationship, okay? So that person that was the most significant, in fact, you could go ahead and circle, because then that name will be there on that piece of paper for you to really acknowledge. So as we do this, you're really focusing on that primary caregiver, what went wrong, and what went wrong in either your current relationship with your partner or a past relationship with a partner that's significant for you. And I want you to see the similarity between those, because that is what needs to be really worked on. That's what you need to digest. What I want for you is for you to be able to move past this and have the awareness. Because when we don't have awareness about what's really happening for us and how we are trying to unconsciously, well, let me just say this, actually, we don't really try. It's actually just completely unconscious when we go out in the world and we meet someone. We might have some consciousness that they feel somewhat familiar to us, but a lot of times a big piece is the unconsciousness. And what I want to do is I want to open that wide open so that you have much more consciousness about the people you're attracted to, and realize that you're wanting to work something out. You want to work out something from your past, and that you need a partner that's willing to do that with you so that you can show up and be your authentic self, and that they can support you as a person and you can support them and have a healthy, functioning relationship. So the goal of this challenge is to help you have that knowledge so that you can move forward. So if you are interested in developing new skills this year, because you want to get the support and guidance to move forward and stop hitting that repeat button and know what's really happening for you and really change the outcome of your next relationship or this relationship you're in that you know is really wonderful, but it's not quite clicking right, I'm right here. This is what I do. This is what I love to do. I love to help people be in love and find love and understand what they need and how to present it to a partner in a healthy way to cultivate real intimacy and securely functioning relationships. So if this is something that kind of is landing with you and really resonating, please reach out to me either on Facebook or on my website. And if you haven't yet watched or been part of my webinar, I have a webinar that you can click on my link on my website, and it will take you to how to create a thriving relationship. If you're interested in doing coaching, which is what I do, and you want to be part of my program and part of my community, please reach out to me either on Facebook by booking an appointment with me or by shooting me an email. I would love to help you. And please enjoy these videos that I'm placing in here. And the next one is on securely functioning relationships and why you really want to have a securely functioning relationship as opposed to just the thought of like relationship and not really knowing what that is and how to cultivate one that really fills you up and you feel safe and secure in. Because when we feel safe and secure, boy, I tell you, it's an incredible feeling that both partners feel and experience and bring into the relationship. So I'm here to help you.